children, welcome back to your science class. What have we learned in our previous class? Yes, we have learned different types of plants which we can see around us. These types are formed based on the size of the plants as well as how they grow. Now, to grow, do they need food? Yes, they need food. Then, who will prepare food for plants? Very good. Plants prepare its own food. Plants are the only living things which can prepare its own food. Is food prepared by plants used themselves only? No. Animals, birds, insects and humans, we get food from plants. Then, did we place an order to prepare food for us? No. The food which is prepared by plants will be stored in different parts of plant for the later usage, which we will consume as food. Then tell me, which are the food we get from plants? Very good. Fruits, vegetables, pulses, cereals, spices and food products like coffee, sugar, oil and tea. Now tell me, which part of the plant prepares food? Very good. Leaves prepare food for plant's growth and survival. A plant has many leaves, right? When all the leaves prepare food, won't you think it is more for their growth and survival? What they will do? Yes, they will store those extra food, which we call it as excess food, in different parts of plants. Which are those different parts which stores the excess food? Let us see. The first is the bottom part, that is root. Root is modified in such a way that it stores the excess food prepared by the leaves of plants. Can you give me some example for this? Yes, vegetables like beetroot, radish, carrot, turnip, etc. These are the few examples of roots which stores excess food which we consume as food. Which are the other parts of plant which stores excess food? Yes, stem. Stem is modified in such a way that it can also store the excess food. Now recall and name some examples for modified stem. Yes, potato, sugarcane, ginger, onion, garlic and many more. These stems we can eat raw or we can cook before consuming. Let's see the next part of the plant, that is the green part of the plant, leaf. Leaves of some plants are modified to store the excess food. Can you give some example for this? Yes, spinach, lettuce, cabbage, spring onion, etc. These also we can eat or consume raw or after cooking. Now let's move to the other part of the plant, that is fruit. Fruit is also modified so that it can store the excess food. Can you give some example for this? Yes, we have many examples for this. Orange, watermelon, apple, kiwi, raspberry and many more. Not only this, the vegetables. bell pepper, cucumber, bitter gourd, pumpkin and many more. Now let's see the next part of the plant, that is flower. Some plants' flower is edible as it also stores the excess food. Now tell me the flowers which we eat. Yes, cauliflower, broccoli, and in some region we also prepare different types of food items with banana flour. Not only these parts of the plants, the seed of the plant also stores the excess food which we consume. Seeds used as cereals and pulses. What are cereals and pulses? Cereals, which is also called as grains, are the seeds which is consumed as staple food, which means the main food which is consumed regularly. Which are those? Very good. Rice, maize, wheat and millets are example for cereals which we consume. Whereas pulses are the dried seeds. Pulses are the dried seeds cooked before consuming. Now give me some example for pulses. Yes. Soya beans, black gram, kidney beans, yellow gram, chickpeas, green gram and many more. Now let us see some food products which we get from plants. The first one is spices. Spices enhance the flavor as well as make our food aromatic. Which are those spices? Yes, jeera, black pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, clove, coriander and many more. The next food product is oil. Edible oils are extracted from the parts of the plants like from seed. Examples: groundnut, sunflower, coconut, mustard, sesame, olive and many more. Extracted oil from coconut, almond, gooseberry are used for hair nourishment. Here I gave example of groundnut. Is it only used to extract oil? No, it is edible, right? And we name it as nuts. Nuts are the dried fruits which are covered by shell and contain seed inside. Here is some example for nuts. Very good. Cashew, almond, pistachio, walnut and many more. Not only this, we also have some medicinal plants which we use in home remedies. You might have observed during this pandemic time, the home remedies are widely used and the part of the plant or plants which we use are medicinal plants or we call it as herbal plants. These medicinal plants are popular from the ancient time. If you ask your grandparents, they may know many home remedies for different health issues which is prepared by these medicinal plants. When I say medicinal plants, which plant comes first in your thought? Yes, tulsi. Tulsi leaves as well as seeds are good for cough and cold. Next we have cinnamon. The bark of cinnamon plant is rich in antiseptic. That's why it is good for diarrhea, infection and indigestion. Saffron flower, the stigma of the flower is good for asthma and whooping cough. That's why you might have observed for kids we will mix saffron stigma to milk and modified root of turmeric, leaves of aloe vera, wood of sandalwood tree are good for skin treatment. Ginger is one of the expectorant for cough. Clove is good for toothache. All extracted from the buds of clove, leaves of eucalyptus are also used for expectorant, which means medicine used for treating cough. At last we have neem, the leaves, fruit as well as the bark of neem tree, very rich with medicinal properties. We use neem oil for the skin treatment like for acne. Dried leaves, if we keep in cupboard or other storage area, we can prevent insect getting in. In olden days, people used neem stick to brush their teeth. So from this we can say almost all the needy things we get from plants. Then it is our duty to protect and take care of them. Although we have so many plants and plants products, we should use them in wise manner so that it is available for future generation. So let us take a step to protect and take care plants. With this note, we have finished the lesson food we get from plants. Along with this video, I have attached notes. Write it down in your science notebook. That's all for today. Thank you.